am TIANA, and we start this evening regional news with news coming out of Haiti. Haitian authorities said yesterday they will investigate the death of a journalist who was fatally struck by a tear gas canister at a protest outside a police station as the country faces growing gang violence and humanitarian crisis. Romelson Saint, who worked for a local radio station, was part of a group gathered outside a police unit in the capital Port-au-Prince on Monday when officers opened fire. Saint had died in hospital from injuries after being hit by the canister as law enforcement officers attempted to control the hostile crowd approaching the station. Saint radio station Radio Generation 80 said he had been at a police station alongside other journalists calling for the release of a peer. Haiti has been consumed by gang violence and civil unrest in recent months, prompting the United Nations to discuss sending in a possible strike force, though it remains unclear who would lead it. Several journalists have been killed so far this year, with another surviving an assassination attempt earlier this month. We now look at news from Costa Rica. Costa Rica's Vice President Stefan Brunner said yesterday he had been charged for his alleged role in illicit financing during the electoral campaign of President Rodrigo Chavez, who took office this year. Brunner, a 61-year-old economist who served as Chavez's campaign treasurer, appeared on Monday before an opposition-backed special commission in Costa Rica's Congress, which is investigating the alleged illegal contributions. The presidency declined to comment on the congressional investigation. Both Brunner and the president have immunity protection in office, though those powers could be suspended if they're requested by the Supreme Court and approved by 38 of Congress' 57 seats. Chavez's party only holds 10 seats in Congress. I am a subject of a case in court as a defendant, Brunner told deputies on Monday, explaining his decision not to testify in a congressional investigation. We close with a story out of Brazil. Brazilian truckers supportive of President Jair Bolsonaro blocked hundreds of roads early Tuesday to protest his election loss to former President Luiz Lula da Silva. Since the leftist da Silva victory Sunday night, many truck drivers have jammed traffic in areas across the country and said they won't acknowledge Bolsonaro's defeat. Bolsonaro hasn't spoken publicly since official results were released roughly 36 hours ago, nor phoned da Silva to concede. The highway to and from the international airport in Sao Paulo, Brazil, most populous state in the largest economy, was blocked and dozens of flights cancelled. Video on social media showed travelers rolling their suitcases at night along the highway to the airport. Access was partially re-established as of 8 a.m. local time. That's all for the regional news. I am TIANA.